Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's officially Thursday. It has been one whole week since I have been at the Anna Maria Islands. It was definitely, obviously, and then one more full night. Well, if you include tonight, it's 2 more nights sleep. But on that third morning, so, well, probably tomorrow night, I'll probably set myself up a little bit, because I do want to leave extra early to get up to the, New Sumatra beaches and New Sumatra Beach. I don't think it has multiple. But yes, I want to get up there, obviously. And also I saw the dunes. I want to go through those. And then obviously I have to do the Blowing Rocks Preserve. So today, obviously, I did wake up at 7:15, but I just took it easy then. I'm still charging my GoPros from last night. So no GoPro drops. And then obviously my blood sugar was low, and it was just, not a good night. Well, it was a good night, but just not a good night to then wake up the next day and go. So it's definitely, very happy to make that final stance. I wish I would have gotten just a little bit more out on the paddleboard, guys. But hey, that's okay, guys. There's always a little bit later in the year, right? I can jaunt my way down here, right? Now that I know about Georgia, right? So, spend like 4 nights in Georgia. And, I mean, heck, if I can go from Pennsylvania to Georgia, I can definitely go from Georgia to South Florida in a day. So, give myself like 4 days in Georgia looking at the foliage. Or maybe even go just a little bit north, right? So do the foliage at one time. So go to like South Carolina somewhere, right? And then go to, South Carolina the whole way down. Could I do that though? I think I could do that, guys. Especially with, 12 whole hours. So we'll definitely figure it out though, but there's always a little bit later. So I did want to come on. And I also got to 30 minutes of my video from last night as well, after my shower. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. I did want to actually let me finish about last night, and then we can finally get into the tan line check and all of that, because it's really cool, tan line. Anyhow, so, yeah, I always like to kind of sit at the bar sometimes and just kind of, get a different vibe and feel sometimes, because there's always those people there that are like just so into like their own little place, just being loud and all of that. And I didn't actually include this in the standout video. I have to find this again though, but there's something about how a person acts when they're drunk is actually something about it's like it brings out their feelings that are 90% of the time, like how they're feeling 90% of the time. So if the person like cries, right, when they're drunk, well then that means this, right? There was actually some kind of psychology study done. I want to look into that again, because actually I actually did realize this at the time. I just didn't make it in the standout video. But you guys can see the location one, there's just something about her where she's just like extra elated, right? Yeah, it could, just be a new year, right? Celebrating her sister. But I think that there might be a little bit more. So I want to refigure out what that exactly means. But speaking of the messy bedroom, the messy bedroom equals a messy life. That also, or when she's feeling messy about life, her bedroom is messy, right? So I also was thinking, that kind of also, kind of like my own positive, right, feelings and stuff that I've had, right, and been able to deal with. So hers, I think, could also come from, what resonates with me is the ending of the reason, right? I found a reason to show a side of me you didn't know. It's like, yeah, I would have never guessed in a million years that she has struggled, right, with depression. and all of that. So that was kind of cool. You know, your own sense of, you get to see that, right? You know, and have that blessing and that reward. But again, I'll get into all of that though later, with the Buff Babe stuff. But anyhow, guys, so, yes, and that also will pretty much wrap up the standout video. So yes, there is one little addition, but it's an addition in general too. But yeah, it's really, really cool. So anyhow though, getting back into last night then, obviously I gave them a $3 tip, as you guys can see and saw. So you guys will obviously see then in my video tonight. Excited to do that little comparison. I didn't get to do the cheesesteak comparison, just because again, well, no, tomorrow's my last full day, so we might try to make it down there, and we probably will, honestly, now that the stuff has, died down. But yeah, it was definitely just a really, really good night last night. I always, like I said, like to kind of switch things up from time to time, and I felt like I did that pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything else here. I am going to go get some Suvineors here this morning while I wait for the clouds to clear out. Look, this is crazy, guys. So, anyhow, we can do a tan line check. Alyssa, watch yourself. Alright, guys, here we go. Oh, it's still at 1.7. So this is crazy, guys. Look, it's like the top tan line isn't even there. Right? Like, how in the heck did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. And then, well, around back. Yeah, like you can hardly even see it, guys. That's crazy. Alyssa. Watch it, girl. Come on. So yeah, anyhow, guys, that is insane. Look, there it is. Alright, guys, this is not where we put on a show and we do from down looking this way. So yeah, it's definitely crazy though. You guys obviously don't get to see the whole kit and caboodle, but when it's completely off, it's crazy. It's like, it reminds me of that one video that I saw. Come on, Melissa, don't make any mistakes. It reminded me of that one picture that I actually saw one time when I read. So does that mean that it was actually tan line? Well, I mean, it would be pretty hard to tan line. I mean, you'd have to have just one lip out, right, to tan line that area. But regardless, guys, one of the captions said, should I go the whole way, right? Or should I just leave it like crazy? Alright, so anyhow, guys, yes, this is not where we talk about my history, right, and directly say, right, what I had blurred out, right, last, I think that was July, right, whenever I said that there actually wanted a strike because it was 3 nights, so it actually counted as a planned one, right, and then there was a planned one that night too, right, yeah, so, anyhow, guys, not where we directly say, yeah, it was tan line with images, anyhow, guys, so yes, yeah, so, regardless, guys, I officially now will go ahead and get dressed. Since I'm only doing, a little bit of, like, Suvineors, and I'm doing a little bit of a run, I'll probably just wear that white skirt bottom and my orange top. So, yeah, that'll be good. Because actually, technically, today starts my final 2 days, even though I already used them. But yeah, like I said, we'll try to find a way that I can, get back down here, honestly, by the end of the year, I guess the best time to come is after a hurricane. Because you guys remember last year, they had 2 hurricanes. Well, the one was in September, and that was Hurricane, I know it started with an I. Milton. Hurricane Milton was one of them. But then what was the other one? There was another one just right after that. So I guess that's the best time to come, right? Because then all the palm trees, right, get all their water, and all the, you know, um, stuff is all done, right? Like, all the vegetation gets all its water, right? So I guess that's the best time to come, honestly. But anyhow, guys, so like I said, oh, there's a plane really, really low. So anyhow, it's definitely breaking up now. I'm probably getting to about 60% coverage. So definitely gonna go get my souvenirs. Might do another little mini run. And also just another real quick mini update I did see this morning. Um, so there actually was a little bit of a miscomparison, I guess you could say, with the actual playlist that it made for me for my most played songs. So I'll go ahead and post them again so you guys can see a little bit of a discrepancy in all of it. But yeah, it's definitely really, really fun, guys. Very happy and excited with all that I did. And I know that tomorrow I can finally wrap everything up then, going down into the Keys, because obviously you guys already saw, right? And I already had posted my 2 days. So anyhow, guys, I'm definitely going to get going and stop taking up so much time. But hey, it's okay to have that from time to time. So anyhow, I'm going to get dressed, and then in 1 second your time, we'll be out there doing my souvenirs. Here we go. I also have to throw all this out too. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I obviously can't show the whole video yet and the whole lookout. I'll just do it from there. But yeah, we're officially ready to roll. So here we go. We're gonna take out my trash. And then boom, the clouds are gonna break. So I already have my Valentine's bikini on underneath this. So we're gonna go get some lit pics out there. As soon as I bring back my souvenirs, we'll go out and kick on these flip-flops and take out this tripod, and out we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Flip. So guys, I actually didn't clarify last night. Yesterday. It's actually Rio de Janeiro that it looks just like. A lot of these buildings, you go out on the beach and you position the camera just right where you don't have this little boardwalk in front, and it can actually look just like Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Well, except Brazil though, you have all those really big mountains literally right there. Then obviously Christ the Redeemer statue is like right there too. So anyhow, guys, that would be pretty hard to get that not in the picture, just because the mountains are there's like 3 of them, really big mountains there and all of that. But yeah, like I said, you position it right, you might have to obviously Photoshop, like I said, this little part here, but you can trick people. They're like, where are you? Are you in South Beach or are you in South America? So, Miami Beach or Rio de Janeiro? Yeah, so I can trick people. For reals. Alright guys, we're almost there. There I was last year, guys. There I was. Somewhere out there. Pretty soon I'll be able to show you guys where I stayed this year. So, anyhow, talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, here officially everything is now, obviously. I did obviously have to, I only took $60, it ended up being $90, so I officially got all of that, guys. Oh my god, nice tanks. There was one shirt that was really vibrant. I might get that tomorrow though, before I leave. Or no, I'm sorry, tomorrow I don't even leave yet, it's the next day. And like I said this morning, it was so close, guys. If I could have just had one more day, obviously going down, but I was just so wound and excited, you know, and I wanted to give myself extra days. But I mean, actually, it ended up being good. But if I would have waited that extra day, I would have had both my sunset picks taken care of. If the wildfire didn't happen, I would have all 3 sunsets, guys. Oh my god. Um, and then obviously the wind prevented snorkeling. But other than that, guys, so I'm going to give this an increase of like 90% from last year. Because like I said, it was literally weather related, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't anything that was in or out of my control. Do you know what I'm saying? Or it was stuff that was out of my control. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to go get a little water. I'm gonna go get 2 of them, and then we're gonna fill up my body, right? Replenish my liquids and intake, and then yeah, we'll head on out then. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this bikini off and get on into this Valentine's bikini. So we're gonna get some lit pics out there, guys. So I'm ready. So here we go. Alright guys, there you have it. I love Miami and America. And obviously a perfect bikini to go with it. So anyhow, we're going to lay down now and get some lit pics. Here we go. Oh my god guys, look, the sea turtles. Oh my god guys, no way. Look at that. I finally got to see one this year. Alright guys, I'm just trying to find a good place where there's not many people. Obviously it does look like it's dying down up there, but look. There's all the sargassum then. So, we'll find a place guys. We'll just keep walking and we'll find a place. But anyhow, here we go. Alright guys, so the tide went low, then it went high. Still the sargassum gets, or is left over. I gotta get right back in the flow. I ain't ever worried. The tide went low, and now it went high. The sargassum doesn't matter. What matters is now, all the time. So anyhow guys, we're officially gonna go ahead and rest this tripod down a little bit, and then we're gonna do some lay down pics. And then we're gonna sit in the sun here for a long time and get tequila all day, guys. No, no tequila. Definitely relaxing for sure. So here we go. Let me break it down. All right, guys, here we are. Usually time to roll down and do the. Do you remember? Jeez, guys, I wish my voice went like that. Anyhow, here we go. We're gonna sit down and enjoy the day. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Here we go. Both focuses there just because obviously you went low, right? That's one focus. Then you went high. That's another focus. What matters is now, all the time. Oh my god, guys. Okay, yeah. My tan lines are going to be extra weird now tonight. Holy cow. So anyhow, we might try to go do another list. Yeah, actually, let's try to do another list. Here we go. Whoa. Jeez, girl, watch yourself. You're like, flipping, getting up. We should go out here. Wait, what am I going to write it with? Wait, I just picked up a banana-like thing. Let me get that banana-like thing back. I just picked it somewhere. It came up in the sarcasm. Oh, what is this? Guys, no way. What is this? Some squishy thing. Some part of a reef, a coral reef. Let me get that banana thing. Where is that banana thing? There it is, right here. Here it is. Ah, look at that. Oh. It's like a banana looking thing. I don't know what the heck it is. But anyhow, here we go. Let's get lists. Here we go. Well, look at guys. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so it looks like 15 seconds. So I can definitely write Alyssa. Yep. Wait, I have time to write Alyssa. No! A. Oh, no! One away. Do it again. A. L. Y. No! Alright, guys, gotta find that sweet spot. There's a helicopter again. You gotta find that sweet spot. Looks like right here is a sweet spot. Okay, here we go. A. L. No, come on. No. A. L. Y. S. No. Guys, I have too long of a name. Alyssa. Huh. You just have to abbreviate it. Could you imagine trying to do Elizabeth, guys? That would be insane. Or Margaret. Well, Margaret actually is harder because mine is simple. Lyssa. But Margaret is different. You have to go Margaret. Yeah, that would be hard, Margaret. Or how about Anna? Anna's easy. A-N-N-A. We'll just do Anna, I guess, even though I'm not Anna. But we'll do Anna. No! Oh my god. A-N-N. Ow! Gosh, guys. Alright. I guess I'm just coming up here and gonna do lists. Okay? I guess. Not A. Come on, Alyssa. Get it together, girl. Wait for it to clear. Now whenever I don't want it to clear, now it... What the heck? Alright, there we go. L... I... Lists. Go away, lists. Ew! There we go, one away, guys. Now we'll try even closer. This. Here it comes! Not quite. Oh my god, guys, so close. Every time. There it goes. Bye-bye. Perfect. Alright, guys, so now we'll do more. Sliding me all around. Ow. Ow. Alright, guys, here we go. Get on the booty. Or get on the stomach. It's like, look at this, guys. Look. How the heck did I get it last year? I think it's like this. Wait, hang on, guys. Wait for it. There we go. It's like 5 feet all around. No, it's actually not, guys. Alright, guys, here we go. Guys, I like this. This is very similar to last year. Whoa! There it comes. There it comes. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Alright, here we go. Hi guys, we'll do one more. Laying down, sitting down here. Ow. Hey guys, let's get you on the tripod. Oh, that's sarcasm. Ow. Come on, girl. You gotta watch it. Alright, guys. Probably won't be the first one with the lip slip, and I won't be the last if it does. So, anyhow, guys, go ahead. Get you guys down here. All that sarcasm. Get that out of the way. Okay, guys, here we go. gotta make sure you guys don't go down. Dig it down in there, and then just put this one out wide. You watch one of the big waves like end up perfectly in between the hearts. Keep it out of the bottle. Alright guys, time to walk on out here with you guys. Wow. Wow. Just wait for it. We're gonna get another. Do you remember me? Woo! Right up to my knees. Now here comes the big stuff. Alright, oh my god, here it comes. Barreling on down, guys. Barreling on down. Hang on. We'll wait for it. There we go. Oh yeah. That's up in my. Alright guys, let's see how high this one comes. Here it comes. Woo! Alright guys, alright. Keep coming. Here we go, wait for it, here it comes. This one should do it, right here. Alright, there we go. Do you remember Alyssa? Oh yeah, here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Here we go. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. We're gonna get it, guys. Here we go! Here we go. Ready? Wait. Here it comes! No, wait. Hang on. I gotta get it just right, too. Remember last year? Here it comes! To you! Here we go. Ready? Here it comes! Guys, we gotta actually wait for it to come now. Whoa, jeez. I'm ripping my shorts off. Wait. Here it comes! Here we go! Hang on. Let's do it again. Wait. Oh yeah, here it comes! See, because I was like right about here, I think. And I was like, oh, here it comes. Ready? Wait. Here it comes! Do you remember Alyssa? Alright, guys. Except look at my area though, holy cow. It's like bringing it right off. Woo. Here, watch, I'll show you guys when the time comes. My freaking arm gets in the way. Watch it, here it comes. Just wait for it, guys. Alright guys, it's not gonna show it. Look, it will. What is it? Well, we're gonna figure out what that one is, guys. Wait, here we go. Here it comes. Guys, I cannot perfect that again. That was just like a one and done that I perfected that last year. Wait. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wait, hang on. Come on, Alyssa. You got this, bro. Wait. Here it comes! Gosh, guys, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it again at all this year. Holy cow. Alright, guys. I'm going to lay down here for about 20 minutes, get more pics. And yeah, so anyhow, here we go. Bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, guys. Nobody here. Guys, and I even walked a good 20 minutes, and I didn't actually end up my tanning earlier. I stayed there until 2, but so that's a bummer, guys. That is definitely a bummer. So anyhow, I'm gonna walk up here a little bit more and probably do like a mile run or something like that. So anyhow, here we go. Hi! You guys looking to start a game?
We are soon, yeah.
Yeah? You mind if I join in?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. Sweet.
Just waiting for a friend. She's across the street.
Okay, awesome. So it'll be 2-on-2?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. There we go.
Period.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. Holy cow, I cannot believe that I officially got my goal complete, and then we hung out for like 2 whole hours, guys. Oh my god, it was so much fun. So obviously I walked up there and there wasn't anybody, so then I was like, okay, well, let me get a running playlist around. I'll run back through. Hopefully there's someone there. And yes, guys, there was someone there, and I asked her if we could play volleyball together, and yes, we actually did. That was amazing. One's name was Jess. Another one was, I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh. It was like an N name. Anyhow, it wasn't Naraya though. But anyhow, holy cow, guys, that was so much fun. And then there are a whole bunch of flight attendants, so that was really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and post, my recordings, just little bits here and there. But holy cow, guys, that was so much fun, guys, to have that experience. We talked about, like, all sorts of different stuff. Like, she talked about her Spanish, right? And, I told her what I had known, right? Then the topic of Spanish came up. We talked about, in flight attendant school, you have 30 to 40 years until you're officially in seniority. So that was really cool and fun and exciting. I was like, well, that's actually really good though, because as soon as you're in seniority, right, you're already ready to retire anyhow, right? So the list just goes boom. And she's like, yeah, I mean, that is a good way of looking at it. And then there was obviously a little bit of girl talk, but I'll go ahead and, put that in there. So obviously they wanted to walk then through that beach. So yes, we walked through there.
I don't know how young they were, but they even said themselves at one point, maybe we're just a little bit too, we were just having fun. But yeah, that was crazy. So obviously a little bit of girl talk then. But yeah, I'll go ahead and just post that then. But holy cow, guys, that was so much fun. We had a good time laying there. She also told me that the call letters are actually, if it's already been taken, and then also you have to do in the order of the year that it was built too. So that's all the different things that go into it. And most of the stuff in flight school is taught on how to train for emergencies. And I said, well, that's probably good then, because, you're not going to have all of that. So that was good. Hopefully you won't have any, right? Because, the last time that there was one was, the Hudson. But she said you're supposed to have them out in, 90 seconds, which is crazy, guys. So, yeah, that was also, the one had also gotten here right around the time that I got here, right? So I told them about Pennsylvania, right? And then we talked about the license plates, and, the speed limit being up to 80, right? And why I'm in support of this speed limit being 80. Guys, we just had so much fun, guys. It was definitely a very good time. After we did some practice there, then we just tried to see how many times we could keep it up together. And it was just a very memorable, enjoyable afternoon here, guys. Holy cow, that was so much fun. I'm so happy and excited that I was able to partake in a nice little 2-hour treat, right, with 3 random strangers and have, our girls' night and girl talk and all that other stuff. So anyhow, painfulness, right, with the hair removal, right, and how I told her that they're actually about the same, and I prefer electrolysis and all of that. So that was really, really fun, guys. I'm talking about the coochie, right? So anyhow, and then she's like, the one was like, oh yeah, and I added my sister, right, to come and finish the waxing. I'm like, yeah, if there was a person you would want, that would definitely be the last person. So it's definitely a really just memorable, enjoyable night. I did actually follow one of them on Instagram, so that's also really, really cool. It is just an amazing experience here tonight, guys. So this video will also just be up, later today. Unfortunately, for some unknown reason, my video now, I'll just remember about the 5-minute mark. Unfortunately, my video now has been, still uploading. It's insane, guys, why it's doing that. But, guys, that was just so much fun. I am so happy and excited and thankful for this time, guys. Very, very, very happy, guys. This has been a very amazing 2 hours, guys, with them. Just very fun, guys, indeed. So anyhow, and then I told them all that there was 41 calories that we burned, right, whenever we were trying to keep it up the number of times. It was just a very fun and enjoyable time, guys. I'm very happy that I got to achieve that goal, right? Yeah, so other than that, guys, we'll probably go ahead and get going. The one of them, their first time that they flew into Colombia, so that was kind of cool. So anyhow, guys, it was definitely just really, really, really fun. I guess I can also share, or no, I actually already shared it earlier in this film. But anyhow, guys, I'm gonna go get dinner then, and then may get another shower tonight. Probably not though. But yeah. So, definitely very excited, guys, and elated. I can't say it enough. I am very thankful for my 2 hours, right, that we got to hang out and chill and all of that. So, yeah. Anyhow, though, guys, I'll let all the recordings then talk for how much fun and how much fun it was. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead. I'll get going. I'll talk to you guys later. I sound like a damn donkey. Alright, guys, enough being a goofball. Let's go ahead and let's go get dinner. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So as you guys can just hear, I was jamming to my jam, Super Lush Life, guys. Anyhow, so I'm coming to you guys today now I'm gonna go to Burgers and Shakes tonight because unfortunately, guys, I had a blonde moment. But actually, it's not really a blonde moment. It's not something you think about. That place that I want to go to, obviously tonight, it's actually closed. It's only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which, you know, is also common sense for me and everybody else, because if you're trying to make money, right, why would you only be open the weekend, right? I mean, how are you going to make a profit, right? Then that's what the purpose of having a place is, right? You want to make some kind of profit, right? That's obviously why, I already forget who it is again. It's Walt or something. Yeah, somebody Walt, right? The founder of Walmart, right? That's why he makes and has that much money to him, right? So yes, obviously, I don't know why it's not closed. I'm sorry. So anyhow, guys, we're gonna go to Burgers and Shakes here. And then yeah, we'll officially go ahead and go home then for the night and start relaxing. So come on. Ow. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's go to Burgers and Shakes. Here we go. I want to say maybe 10 minutes at the most. I gave them a $3.35 tip for reals. There you go. Very happy and excited to try it. I got a Pittsburgh kind with the BNS. I'll show it to you. Now once she spelled my name wrong, you have to use your throat. Who that is? Somebody's having a concert over here.